off and then trust those hands. Now the sad part, when you see there's two hands, one of them will drop you. So your another concern is your conscious, self-conscious self. Another one would be get off of the hands that keep dropping you, letting you go. Then there's hands that catch you. So you would know to trust those hands. But those hands that drop you continuously, as it was never there in the first place. Told you to fall back. You need to let that person go. And you know, that's a comedic relief of it. And a continuous is sad. That's you guys got to get God. And he's not a joke. He's not something to play. If fire can hurt, he's not a joke. So imagine being lied to. And you take it like someone just lied. I mean, you didn't hear what I said. Imagine being lied to. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the same person that's warning you about someone gonna do it anyway. That's what you don't get. He warns you, and yet you still don't see it fully because they tricked you. The devil, it's not even they. The devil, and that's where he gets the credit. The devil really did put that together. And what he put together is you would go to him. That's the biggest thing. Because you got to get in the whole story of life. It was God told you something, and the devil came to try to tell you something else. So you would listen to him. So what's his whole thing? To get you to go to him. But what if you already are doing it? And now God is trying to get you. And God is trying to get you off of it. You understand? That's it. God's trying to get you off of it. So that becomes something that you're pressured and you still don't even know you're living that reality of it. You're being lied to because you got to understand God was presented to you. Think about it. And don't think 2000 or if you were born in the 90s or the 80s or the 70s or the 60s or the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, the 20s. If you're 10s, if you're 100 years old, you 110, 120, if you're 130, if you're the oldest living person alive currently, who presented God to you? It wasn't yourself. Again, it wasn't yourself. Because if that was the case, we would have read about ourselves presenting him to us. And since that's nowhere in the book to be found, at least nowhere currently where you can't find him yourself is at. And since we sure can't find it ourselves is at, that must not be what we're supposed to do then. So what are we supposed to do? Well, we're looking for him. Nah, no one in the Bible looked for him. He presented himself. And because he presented himself to that person, they were able to present him to the whole world. They were able to present the whole world to him. And actually introduce you to what you're looking for now. Someone helped the world, the people who he asked them to go speak to, get what you're trying to find yourself now. So now you see the objective in life to be in need of him. But to say you have him because someone came in his name. No, you ain't hearing me. Because it said you got him because someone came in his name. Now think about that. If someone did, if Jesus said many, right, and we didn't see not one, but they came before we got to see it, the fact would be, who came in his name? You see what I understand? Which would be, and the presentation of what they brought. That's the key. What But you weren't privileged to that. It happened before you were able to see it. So to carry on that objective would be to say you had to learn it and had to get there and um uh uh uh, uh take heed of it the right and correct way. You understand what I'm saying? Like you wasn't privileged to be able to have it and find it like that and be able to get it. So the objective would have been you don't even know someone came not in his name correctly. Like you wouldn't have been privileged to it. So the fact that that happened and you didn't know it, the fact that that happened and you didn't know it, you didn't know that was the deceiver. What would the outcome be for you in that presence? To try to effectively find it and reach it the right way. You understand? But you're lost to it. You don't have it. That information isn't for you to have. Again, if someone came before that, you wouldn't have had it. So if many shall come in my name was an actual presence and a person for people, no, I don't think, because he do all that challenging and then the word come and he still go mess with you. So it's like you're not off guard. You ain't ready. He did all that to sabotage. And remember, he's doing. I'm just telling you the real. He's doing all that to sabotage you and keep you. I get a seed that plants a sprout. He got to go do something. You see the objective in the Bible isn't that fight like he's doing, because he attacks something that has it, that's innocent, that's meant to grow and blossom. You see the objective is to hurt something. It's not real. It's not taken, because he's not it himself. So you're looking for that circle to come back. Why doesn't he? Because if you check it, it works on that side. You come against you. It doesn't work on his side. Because he's not like that. But that's not my point. It did. That's all. I was like, what? And then you're talking like this is what I don't get. You see, he stopped a black. That's why I never understood that. Because it not confuses me, but I never understood why he would jump up and say he's black and he's pro-black Israel, and then he does everything to stop Israel, then force everyone to take the person that do and go against Israel. Like, we know these people, like we interact with these people every day. Or what we're doing, remember how he bars himself in and try to force them? We're living our lives. Where? So I don't care. That's not my point. That's not my point. We're surrounded by people that are gorgeous. We don't have these people. The fact that he's bringing that and he's pumping that in front of everybody. He can do it. He's that. That's them. They're on the set. You tell the truth. That's what I love about this truth. You tell the truth right now. And there's hundreds of... Where? For real? I heard she was in jail too.
Felice.
For the hit and run?
No, yeah.
That was Felice?
Mm-hmm.
Taya?
Mm-hmm.
Why did, what's her name say it was Taya?
No.
It was Isha said that. Nene one of them said it. I can't remember. But okay. All right. Well, I love you, man. Tell her I said hello. You know, that was her and Donna, my two favorite girls growing up. But no, just tell her I said hello.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
You ain't got no weed?
Man, that's all I got, man. Literally, when I say that's all I got.
Okay.
Smoked up all that. What'd you have? You ain't even offer me none.
I scraped the pipe.
Sitting there hitting it. That's what you was doing?
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Literally, these little, that's all I got. Yeah. And don't looking like I'm skimming you. That's it. Dead, like, seriously. That's supposed to last me to the first.
Yeah, okay.
All my bridges.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't got no weed.
Now it's 35 cents.
Yeah. Ain't got no money. Broke, y'all. Y'all need to cash at me something. Alright, so uh so many will come in my name. I was trying to say, imagine,
Mike,
love you.
I love you.
I was gonna say, imagine someone years ago that came and didn't and we wasn't privileged to know, and we wasn't alive. If we weren't alive to know these people, what would have prevented us from getting privileged to know about this individual and their lifestyle or their tales or where they're from or what they're doing? What would have stopped it? Um, so um, um, I don't know. It seemed like a black person, and you know what's so crazy? He's black. This ain't a white person doing it, trying to stop me. It's a black person. That's why we want to fight. You know. Okay. So let me see. Okay. Uh, like I believe what I was gonna say. Like if someone came 130 years ago and started something and was able to like, okay, I'm gonna teach this. I'm gonna teach God. I'm gonna teach God is this way. I'm gonna teach God told me this. I'm gonna set up this and say God did it, and God didn't do it, and that wasn't what you were supposed to follow, and that wasn't what we needed. But no one was privileged to it, and they were led to take it. My point is, because it never becomes an investigation for us, we're bred to now take those lessons, take that knowledge, and just proceed and continue. Many shall come in my name. If, and remember, his name as current, it doesn't have to be um, uh, someone establishing something in front of you. It can be what's already established and presented. And it doesn't have to be biblical. You know, if God tells us to live this way, and I tell you to do this instead, and that gets 130 years of you doing that, you got to understand many will come in my name. It would be full addition because they came in his name in the form of telling you a form of help, a form of leadership, a form of the way to go. that becomes the establishment of what he's trying to get you to see. If this book was taught to individuals 130 years ago, coming in his name, presenting his knowledge and his ways and his supposeds, but not being accurate. The only thing with Christ, there's no story of him. So because the Bible tells the story, that's all you got. But because you get it from the Bible, the fact that there's no Christ until this happens. So from Genesis all the way, there's no Jesus Christ to know the earth, his presence. They didn't know him until they knew him. So when many will come in my name, they were already, how many of them knew him? And he was like, how? How could you know this is my first time coming? You don't know me. And he said that because they were taught. So it only proved someone was doing it. Someone came and presented him. Or they themselves came in his name. Don't have to be him. You don't have to be Christ. You can teach of him. And be a person on the side looking in. No affiliation. Teaching about him. That's the same thing. Because you're leading him in a direction of him that only in the book he only did. There was no such thing. That's the key that's beating up everybody. There's no such thing as a Christ until I'm going to say it again. It said, there's no such thing on the text. Until. That's the key. That's I'm going to say it one more time. There's no such thing on the text. Until. I like for real. Well, it's not what I wanted. It ain't even where I was like going. Which is, you got to trust the warfare of that. This is information for you to eat. Someone doesn't want you to eat. Think of that. Trying to warfare with your food of what's naturally supposed to be for you to go. Natural knowledge for you to go. And he's warfaring with it, trying to prevent you from being able to have it. You understand what I'm saying? Warfaring with it. But there's nothing, you guys. There's nothing. If I bring 100 times million, a billion in front, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's no need to war with him. There's nothing to have. Nothing. You can take the words all you want. There's nothing, you guys. This is privileged words for someone else. Forced words, because he's going to attack and use it as a warfare. So he's like, I got one. There's no such thing. There's no life. It's not your savior. It's not your life. There's none of that. There's no reality. This doesn't matter. That's what he's talking about. He's doing all that to sit there and say, he didn't say it. It doesn't come from me. He doesn't live it. It doesn't walk like that. Nor am I going to teach that and present it to you, because if that was the case, I'd have let you eat it. But to prevent something and allow something else is to say you chose that. Okay, so you choose to hate on the black man teaching his house when you have your own house and you deny them. That's all I kept saying. Why aren't you busy? At least he's out feeding them. At least he's out giving them. He's always been there. He's always feeding. He's always giving. You just got to come war. You got to come war and try to do something to get yours out. That's not true. I have my own. His will be irrelevant. Remember, if they crossed axes because they didn't align and get along, what would naturally have to happen? And it doesn't have to war. It doesn't have to do any of it. But what would naturally happen? Where would he be? Nowhere to be found. I'm just saying. That's just naturally what's going to happen. He's not doing that. I just actually we're not where. So he's lying about that too. Because look at how busy he's not doing it. So it's like, that's the key. That's all. You found that by what? It's like that. Dude, I don't care. So now you got to get out. I don't care. That ain't had nothing to do with me. You just let him go. And then it's deeper than that. He's stopping white people, the Illuminati, and the devil himself from being caught. He's stopping the person that did this. He's trying to prevent. He's trying to let him go. He tried to free that person from being caught. So it's deeper than everyone saw it. He preaches. He's sitting here open. If you want to listen or